Decades later, Jimmy Bigelow would insist that his kids always fold their clothes so, fold ever outwards. He would open the drawers of the chest of drawers in their suburban weatherboard home in Hobart to make sure they were safe and the fold was out. He would never hit them or smack them for not folding their clothes with the fold out. He would beg and plead. He would order and demand, and in the end, exasperated, he would refold and restack their clothes himself as they stood by nervously waiting. He would feel some nameless terror that was beyond him to explain, a confusion they too would carry with them for the rest of their lives, that was both love and fear, that was beyond the drawers opening and closing, beyond their father's frustration and mumbling. He knew they didn't understand, but could they not see? How could they not know? It should have been so obvious what had to be understood. You could never know when everything might change. A mood, a decision, a blanket, a life. They knew none of it. They only knew that whatever they did, he would never hurt them. At the very worst, he would throw them over his knee, bring his hand up and then hold it there, hovering over their bottom. Sometimes they would feel him shaking through his knees and thighs. They would steal a look upwards and see his hand trembling, his eyes watery. How could they know that their father was desperately trying to protect them from the unexpected smash of a rifle butt into their soft child's cheeks? To warn them of what horrors this hard world had ready for the unwary, the unwise and the unprepared. To prepare them for all those things for which no one could ever be readied. They knew only this one thing, that he would never hurt them. As his body trembled back and forth through time, they knew what he meant when he said, "Rightio," and suddenly threw them off his lap and back onto their feet. Averting his eyes, he would wave them away with an extended hand. "That's it. Rightio. Just put the fold out next time. Out. Always out." And they would run outside into the sun. Perhaps, he wondered, he didn't make the time or space he should for love. He fitted it in and it flitted away. Perhaps he somehow chose. Why, he couldn't say. The predictable lines of work over love's wild circling. The folding of a blanket over the unfolding of locked arms. But sometimes it was just there, staring out an open window to see little Jody look up and wave to him with the biggest smile. He was shocked to see love playing in a backyard of brown grass under a sprinkler's diamond spill. Shocked to know he had been lucky enough to live and know it, to love and be loved. And he would watch his children playing outside in the sun, ashamed, amazed. It was always sunny.